Everybody. Before we get into this morning's update, I would first like to start out by thanking the 79 new subscribers of the channel last night. We're up to 15,933. And I'll be honest, it was a bit of a blessing because the previous 7 days we've only picked up 9 new subscribers. So to have 79 new people yesterday was an honor. It's a privilege, and I can't thank you enough for joining. As if you're watching and not subscribed, we're 67 subscribers away from my 16,000 subscriber goal. I was hoping to reach it by before May started, but we'll see if that happens. Yesterday definitely helped that out, so I really appreciate it. Now we need to go over a quick synopsis of the market. As you can see, the Dow is up about 10 points, or down 12 points. S&P's down 4 points. NASDAQ's getting shredded, down 54. We've got XRP sitting at 0.5276, as you can see behind us. It's up over the 0.522 support. I talked yesterday, I came out on an update when XRP was sitting about 0.507. Also the 512 and around the 514 level, and I said that XRP is getting ready to push up. We had put in what looked like an inverted head and shoulders in the shorter time frames, while in the weekly still being in an extended head and shoulders pattern. But this right shoulder that created an inverted head and shoulder in the shorter time frames could push you up to 60 cents, and it could go as high as around 88 cents, which that would be highly unlikely at this point. But that 60 cent mark is not highly unlikely. It's about a 50-50 shot from here. So we'll get into the technicals on that. We'll take a look at the total crypto market cap as it still sits under 1.25 trillion. It hit our technical target. And then we also need to look at the US dollar currency index as it is back over 101.20. So we'll see exactly what that has to do with crypto today. And we'll also look at Bitcoin, obviously, as Bitcoin's sitting just around 30,600. It actually hit 31,000 like we talked yesterday. But now it's done a bit of a retracement. So we'll see if it has any ambitions of going there or actually hitting the technical target of around 32,200. I'll catch you on the other side of the intro. If you haven't subscribed yet, we're only 67 subscribers away from our 16,000 May goal. Stay blessed. Good morning. 9:42 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Friday, April 14th, 2023. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So as you can see right in front of us, the US dollar currency index is at 101.23, up about 23 cents on the day, or 0.23%. Definitely looks like it's putting in more of a bullish pattern formation here. As I talked yesterday, if we got on top of the 101.162, that can tell us that we're starting reversal here and not going down to the last bit resort here at 100.34. And we could start a quick recovery. As I showed, my technical target after I showed these two lower lows and what could be creating another low, which it did, but could this be a head formation down here? That's what we have to watch. But we called the technical drop from here, swung it around, and I picked it right in this area, which is exactly what it's using as a support resistance area. So we need to see if 101.162 is confirmed here this morning, or if this is just kind of a fake out push up. But right now, looks like it could be putting in a bit of a bull flag here that brings us back up towards that 102 level. So pay attention to that, as you're going to have to observe your risk tolerance today if that happens. We've got the total crypto market cap up 1.87% at 1.244 trillion. And we came right up to our technical target. We talked yesterday when we were in. I did 4 updates yesterday. None of them did particularly well. The last 2, the likes were very low. So I got very low. I mean, they still had 600 views. Almost 700 on the one. But the likes were like 45 on the one, which is embarrassing. So we're going to have to do better than that. So I'd appreciate it if you're watching my content, hit that like button. I put out a lot of work yesterday, and I feel, at least with the likes, it wasn't supported. So obviously I did something wrong. But we did get 79 new subscribers. So that does speak volumes. But we talked about this formation here after we had the confirmed breakout of the total crypto market cap. We said that this is nothing more than just consolidation, and then it proved us right, came up here. Now we've hit our technical target, but we have one more target above if we want to try to push it at 1.327. But technically the target's been filled, and there is a chance that we might not come down here to this uptrend, this level where we might create a new support, because we technically, by creating this level, we've created ourselves a second layer where we could technically touch the support. So that's what I want you to pay attention to. Those are the two levels if we do try to consolidate down that we would want to try to hold. So just pay attention to that. With XRP, we're at 0.5291. We're up 3.08%. Shouldn't be any surprise for anybody watching. We've been talking about this for quite some time. Now we're going to see if this is going to hold the 522, because this is completely common to come back down here. Or if it has higher ambitions to try to retest the breakout at 517, which is also a possibility because we broke out of that formation. You would like to see us hold this 528 and the 30 just so we can say, hey, we're done breaking down. But this, we'll see if this puts in a W reversal here. If this puts in a W reversal right now, yes, it looks like it's lowering the flag a little bit. But if it does do something like this, whoops, that would be very bullish if it does finish off a formation like that. Push off the support. Conversely, if that is putting in like a lowering of a flag, that could end up, But we'll take this as it goes. Right now, we've got the 52.22. We're trying to reestablish that support after a nice break up. This would be a nice consolidation on the cup and handle, and that would be a beautiful breakout attempt if it does hold that level. Even if it did overextend down to the 517, if it holds up here on the 517, that would be your ideal spot to buy it to try to break back out. So if you did get a quick swift drop down into that 517 area, you might want to scoop up a futures trade if that's your ambition, because that would be your direct cutoff to where you'd break up. If you're looking to short, if you get a breakdown and a rejection down here around 515, that's a beautiful spot to short it. But right now, we'd be looking more at the long side of the market if it were to hold here or off of here. So that's what we're looking for right now. So pay very close attention to that and monitor your risk. We've got Bitcoin at 30736, up 1.07%. And if we take a closer look at Bitcoin, Bitcoin's in between the 30,580 and the 30,921 right now. It's actually a little bit higher. I was just theorizing yesterday, but we're going to use that 31,000 as the new resistance now that it hit it. So that's what we're in between, the 31,000 for Bitcoin and the 30,580. Right now we are under the the 20-day and the 30-minute time frame. And if this continues down, we could have a consolidation. We've already held 30,000, so it's either are we holding 30,580 as this new support structure, or are we just consolidating in here to get back over 31,000, and that's going to become the new level of support. That's something we won't know until later today, but Bitcoin's technical target, if it doesn't reverse down and put in a head here, is up here now at 32,000. It's getting up there now, 32,360 approximately. So that's what I'm looking at for today. And then I've already shown you XRP, Bitcoin, total crypto market cap. The last thing is the US dollar currency index, as it's back up to 101.237. And we already went over it once, but we have to pay attention, because if we don't hold this 101.162, we're coming down to 100.34. But if that's a W reversal put in and this is a bull flag forming, this could have a quick and sudden spike up here to 102.601, and that could push crypto down. So we've got to monitor our risk this morning, because we've had a lot of pushing up. Bitcoin hit 31,000 overnight, but now it's back under 30,700. But it still looks, it's at 30,535 approximately. But it still feels like Bitcoin has to hit a technical target of 32,300 area, 360. So we need to pay attention to that. Make sure you hit that like button, as it does help push me through the analytics. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, I'd greatly appreciate it, as we're only 67 subscribers away from our goal of 16,000 before May. We had 79 new subscribers yesterday, so that definitely helped out a lot. And then if you want to join Tom's Army, send XRP. That's in the video description below and or pinned comments. And then if you want to use exchanges where you don't have to buy or pay spot fees on the buy and sell, there's MEXC and or BITGET below, and you can futures trade up to 250x, which is why I use both of them. And then I also can use them in the USA, except for BITGET. Possibly you might not be able to use it without a VPN, which I don't encourage. Try your other sources with MEXC, and those are all in the video description below and or pinned comments. Hashtag be better, do better. Hashtag FUD Assassins. And remember, help one person each and every day, because if I don't do my part and you don't do your part, what the hell is the point? How are we supposed to stay on top of these charts and stay on top of the information? So pay attention, because everything I've said in this update is going to tell you exactly what's coming next.